It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, Rodgers. Able to hit home, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Rodgers set to pass. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Tua taken right to the air. Completes this one to Hill. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Receiver in motion, going left. Tua off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jets offense will take over inside of enemy territory. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Third and long, Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Wilson's got it. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Buys time, rolling right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off, Kendall Fuller.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Hall there to haul it in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Rodgers here from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Miami.
My bad, Jet fans. I'm half awake. Go Jets, though.
First points here in the 2nd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw again. Rodgers finds his target Hall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Rodgers rushing everybody to the line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. What a play to beat the defense on fourth down. It's 23 yards and a first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's second and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Able to find Achane. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Well, the pressure nearly it got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. First down, here's Tua. Got his target, it's Hill. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's Tua again. Completes this one to Hill. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Steps up, and he's running with it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Tua now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Tagovailoa off the play fake. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him at the 38. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. This finds Smith. And they get this down to the 28. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send him over right. Tua off the play fake. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
44, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Right here.
Waddle now in motion right. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Achane on the toss right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Ready, shot.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
First down, Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll throw again. Rodgers. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. He's got to gain a 6 there. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Third and 1. Now Rodgers. That's brought in by Lazard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Jets are stopped in the outer reaches of the red zone. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Hits his running back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. 2 and out from the gun. He's got time here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Jets ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Rodgers. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Inside. Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rodgers. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's going to step out with no gain. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
6:30.
To throw, Rodgers. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
All right, come on.
Trying again, following the sack. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Jets and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Rodgers will look to throw. Able to find Corley. And he's out of bounds past midfield.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Tua off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Jets offense now set to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. Chased out to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Cater Kohu. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Waddle now in motion right. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. 44. Running back sent in motion. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. He can run it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
No. Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
No.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now to throw. And that throw just too high for him.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Back north.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Their offense running back out now. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Looking to throw. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the win goes to the Jets. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.